Okay, this is the 15 question intuitive tag, and I saw this on both the channels of VampireLover 1812 and Edith's HouseOfSpirit. So, question number 1. What was your first paranormal experience? That I can totally remember and recall. I was 3 years old. I was in the hospital getting my tonsils out. And I had an out-of-body experience. I literally was above the bed in the surgical room looking down at myself. So that was my first paranormal experience. Number 2, have you ever had premonitions? Yes. Not in the traditional, what I've heard other people say, but I've had dreams. And those dreams have always been black and white. And there's only been a handful of them. There's been about maybe 5 or 6 over the course of my entire life. And in those dreams, those black and white dreams, somebody always dies. What's happened, sorry, the person, not necessarily in real life, has died, but they have been in horrible accidents. So yes, I have had premonitions. Number 3, first tarot oracle deck. The Rider-Waite deck, and I was 15 years old when I was given the deck. It was a gift from my friend's mother. She found it at a flea market, and so I've had it for 25, 26 years. Number 4, what element do you connect with the most? I want to say fire because I am a fire sign, but I find that when it rains or snows, I seem to be in a better mood. So I'm going to say water. Number 5, do you believe in fairies? Yes. In my old apartment, there was a lot of strange activity that I am going to blame on fairies or goblins or whatever, but fairies mostly. Wind chimes. In the old apartment, I had wind chimes in every single doorway, and even if the heaters were not on and the windows were closed, every so often the wind chimes would start going, and we're not just talking one making a little noise. We're talking all of them within a minute of each other, dingling like crazy. And I would put at night, when I would take my necklace off and I would put it down on the table, have it untangled, and in the morning I'd wake up and it would be all knotted in on itself. So that's definitely some sort of fairy activity there. Number 6, do you prefer the moon or the sun? The moon. I'm definitely a nighttime. I'm more comfortable at night. I think better at night. Number 7, favorite crystal or stone? Okay, I guess this is where I really differ from a lot of other pagans and witches and Wiccans and everything. I don't really work with stones. I don't really work with crystals. So I'm just going to say my birthstone, which is aquamarine. Number 8, can you see spirits? Not on a regular basis. Like, I have known a few people in my life who are mediums and psychics, and they're just constantly with spirits around them. I've had maybe 2 incidences in my life where I can 100% say that was a spirit and I was with those people. So whether I was kind of picking up some kind of backlash, I don't know. One of those times, the entity in question, the spirit, was like watching a kind of faded movie. or looking through a really cloudy window. It was, you could tell it was a human being, but it wasn't really solid. It was very cloudy and very, I want to say far away. I'm having a hard time describing it. And the other time, it was with my sister actually, and there were orbs. We were outside and there was just orbs around her, like just madness, just boom, 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 boom. If you didn't know better, you would have thought it was snowing. There was just little things all over her, but they were, and it was not fireflies or anything like that. And they only showed up on camera. Like, I was taking photos of her outside because we were at Niagara Falls, and they only showed up in the viewfinder of the camera. They didn't actually show up around her physically. So, yes, I have seen spirits a couple times in my life, but I don't see them here, there, and everywhere. Number 9. Would you rather fly on a broom, breathe underwater, make things grow faster, or control fire? Oh, control fire, definitely. Who wouldn't want to be able to throw a fireball or light a fireplace from like way across the room or something? That would rock. Number 10. What is the blah 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 blah? Try that again. Number 10. What is the animal totem you connect with the most? Oh my. I seem to have a lot of birds around me, so I guess I should go with birds. And I'm not just talking crows and magpies. I'm talking crows, magpies, sparrows, seagulls, pigeons, a lot of birds around here. And I've had people tell me when I go places that they've never seen so many bloody birds. And sometimes it is just a bunch of seagulls that suddenly decide that their lawn is the happy place to be. And the other one, I would say, no matter what I seem to do, there's always spiders. It seems like I'm always killing spiders. So I'm going to say birds and spiders. Number 11. What's your first animal totem? My first animal totem? You know, I think I'm going to say skunk. I don't know why. I've really never studied animal guides or animal totems or anything like that. I've never gotten my animal totem done. So I'm going to say skunk, simply because I am such a messy person. And I've had dreams where skunks will be running through my dreams. So that's what I'm going to go with. Number 12. Talk about your first experience with a spirit guide. Whew. That I can remember having a semi-nightmare waking dream where a giant black panther sat on my stomach and just sat there, just kind of freaking me out. And that was when I was a teenager. I have a lot of those half-wake, half-asleep dream experiences where I'm never quite sure what the hell's going on. Number 13, do you connect more with the stars or Earth? I guess I'm going to have to say Earth on that one. Other than basic astrology, the stars have never really piqued my interest at all. Number 14, what's your preferred method of cleansing or blessing? Straight up salt water. Just toss some salt water at the problem and chant whatever you're going to chant. That seems to have worked pretty good for me over the years. And number 15, what color are you most spiritually connected to? Shades of gray and silver, I think. That's a color that I find very calming. And other than black, it's what I buy mostly for clothes. So, okay, I'm thinking about the animal totem thing again here. That's something I think I'm going to have to look into. You guys have got my interest on that. Okay, over and out. Creeping screams.